So now that we're in my kitchen, I'm gonna show you guys what this cabinet looks like. Let me give you a disclaimer. This has been a dumping ground for a while. It has been organized a few times, but we've been adding things to our kitchen and it was a dumping ground. So keep that in mind when you see it, but this is what it looks like. Here she goes. Okay, there's a few things that basically I'm gonna take everything out, but a lot of things in here don't need to be in here. So just off the bat, you see these two water hyacinths. Those are no longer gonna be in there. At least I don't think I'm gonna put them in here. So a lot of these items are actually gonna sit in my garage. My garage is like a storage area where I have most of my organizing products and some home items that we're just not using at the moment, like these two soap containers, some Old Spice jars. I'm actually gonna wash them before I put them there. You see that baking pan just sitting there. We have this here. I'm probably gonna keep this in the kitchen. It's probably gonna sit in here. And this Instapot that does not work, that's finally coming out and I'm finally gonna get rid of it. I'm so happy. I think I was holding on to it thinking that I was gonna get it fixed, but it cost more to fix it than it does to replace it. So bye-bye. Unfortunately, we didn't even get to use it. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is always, I'm gonna take all of this stuff out. I'm gonna put it on my countertops. I already have some items here and we're gonna start organizing. Oh, by the way, this is staying. This is where all of our cutting boards sit. This is a DIY. I have a video on it. Can't remember what video it was, but yeah, that's gonna stay there. It's perfect. It literally fits all four of our cutting boards perfectly, and yeah, it works. All right, like I said, I'm gonna take everything out, put it on my countertops, and we're gonna start purging. This is a long time coming, so I'm so excited I'm getting this done. Okay, where am I gonna put you guys? So everything is out. We actually didn't even have that much stuff. Looks like there was a lot of stuff in there, but actually not really. So please ask me why I still have seasoning in this Old Spice jar that I don't even use. This has probably been sitting in here for a while. I'm gonna dump those out for sure. So, okay, so this is washed. So, does this look familiar? So we haven't used this in a while, or even this one, or even this, because we just don't have a use for it at this moment, but I'm not gonna get rid of it, of course. So these items are probably gonna sit on the bottom because these are items we used pretty often. We're just not using them right now, so they're not in the fridge. So yeah, I'm probably gonna keep these. So let me take them out. I'm definitely gonna wash them. So I'm gonna clean that out. This is gonna go to the garage. I gotta dump all these seasonings out and then wash them. I think I'm gonna get rid of these. I think we don't use these because they don't work. That's what it is. This thing doesn't work, so this is probably going to the trash. And yeah, this is probably gonna stay in here because we do like to make our fruit infused water, and a lot of this other stuff, this is gonna go. It's actually pretty dirty. So we're gonna wash a few of these things, but yeah, all this stuff is going out. This is going out. This is going out. Unfortunately, this Instapot was given to me and it doesn't work. So we are gonna get rid of this finally. We don't use it and it's huge. Look how humongous this thing is. So this needs to leave. So we have an extra, I'm not sure what this is called, but for our Vitamix. And the stuff in here, so we have our baking tool. This is a baking mixer. Then we have an electric can opener that we hardly ever use. I gotta go get that. So he has two of his bottles in here, and then we have this. This is probably gonna go because we don't use this. You're leaving. I'm still on the fence with this electric can opener because we never use it. So that's probably gonna go too. But yeah, anyway, so again, I was gonna use these water hyacinths bins, but I really want to go the inexpensive route and show you guys that there's an inexpensive route when it comes to using bins in your space. Hello. Yeah, so as I was saying, I really want to show you guys the inexpensive route to use bins in your space. I think that's what I'm going to kind of focus on for this space, is the inexpensive bins or organizing products that I'm going to use to organize the space, because typically I would have spent a lot of money on this space, but because it's hidden, it's a space that no one really sees, and there's nothing really special about the items that are going to be in here. So my goal was not to spend too much on the products in this space, and I did not. So I'm gonna bring the stuff over here, and I'm gonna show you guys the products that I'm gonna be using, and kind of just show you guys the placement. I kind of already planned this out, so I know how everything's gonna look and where everything's gonna sit. So let me go get them and I'll show you guys what they look like. So these are the products that I'll be using in my kitchen cabinet. So the reason why I went for these items was because I wanted to make sure I got a product that can take up a lot of space on the bottom. This is the large multi-purpose bin, and I think as far as the width, they're all the same, but they do come in like thinner or more narrow sizes. But I thought that these would be perfect for all of my glass containers with lids, because they're literally the perfect size for them. And after doing some measurements, I knew that this would be the perfect bin. So I actually purchased the last stock they had at the Container Store, which I was so happy. And then this is similar to the Very Air bin, and it's not quite the same color. This is more of like a beige vanilla color. The Very Air bin is white, but this is a larger size. So the Very Air bin only comes in a medium and an extra small. This is a large size, which I needed because I will be holding a few items in that area, and I needed something that was big enough to hold them. I'm not sure if I'll be using all 4 of them because the space is a bit limited, but I do think I'll be using all 6 of these. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place them in the cabinet just to confirm that I like the placement, and then I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. But first I'm gonna clean the cabinet because it needs some cleaning. It's been a minute. And yeah, so last night I worked on the labels, so I'm done with that part, which makes me so happy because it takes me a while to do labels. Even though you do see the outcome whenever I show you guys like the finished product, the finished look, but it takes a while to do labels. And honestly, a lot of the times I do the labels at home for my clients. I hardly ever create labels at my client's house. I usually do them at home, so I don't have to take up their time while I write and create labels. So anyway, let me clean the bottom. I have my bleach spray somewhere. I guess I have it where it goes. Where's my bleach spray? Here it is. Got my bleach spray. I love this bleach spray. It is the best. It's like a little bit of bleach and a lot of water. And I'm just gonna spray the area, let it sit for a little bit, and then I'm gonna wipe it down. Then I'm gonna bring those items in here, so yeah. So anyway, I guess I'll try to put you guys down as I'm cleaning. I mean, I think people like watching people clean. Don't know, maybe. All right, so now she is clean. I wish I would have shown you guys this before because it was gross down there, but y'all don't need to see that. Ignore this. This part is just stained. I don't know, doesn't come off. Anyway, so I'm gonna bring in all the stuff and I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. Show you guys what it looks like. I mean, you pretty much already saw what the end result was going to be, but I've added labels, and you know, labels just gives it that extra like I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. But anyway, this is what it looks like. So basically, as I mentioned before, we got small containers, medium, large. We got the lids. So I did separate the lids except for the large one. And then I have my baking pans along with my cupcake pans that are right here. And then all of our bottles and jug. I call this bin the unused products, but these are products that we use here and there. But whatever, unused products is gonna work. And then our baking tools. I'm still holding on to the electric can opener just in case we do use it. It's actually Tony's, so I do want to let him make that decision, but it does sit in there. We can still fit more. So if we do, since I did create that baking cabinet, if I do end up buying some baking tools, I definitely will be adding them to this bin, but that is it. This is still here. Okay. There she goes. But yeah, that's it. Actually, this kind of goes with the labels. So this is the new glass container / other items in the kitchen area. And I absolutely love it. I love the fact that you can just pull these out like a drawer, access them whenever I need them, and then put them right back. And because they're heavy, I prefer them lower than higher because they used to sit in that baking cabinet, but now they are here. And I think this looks so good. I'm actually kind of happy I only used 2 of these and not 3 because my cake stand fits perfectly in the middle. So beautiful. So, oh my gosh, I'm so happy with this. I'm so happy with this, guys. Hello. So I wanted to end this video correctly. And yeah, so basically I finished my cabinet. I absolutely love it. It's literally exactly what I wanted. And most importantly, I did not spend that much on the organizing products. So this is something you guys can definitely create in your space. You don't have to go full out as I did. I basically created an organizing level 3 space. You don't have to do that, but organizing that area, decluttering, most importantly, if you do so, you can create a space similar or just like it. I have all the links in the description box below as always. And yes, they are affiliated links. I do get a very, very small percentage each time you use my link to purchase any of these items that I ever mention. And that's it. So thank you so very much for tuning in. Thank you for showing up as always, commenting. I know who of you guys always comment, and I love seeing you guys' name because I feel like we're like friends in my head. So thank you so much for commenting and showing up and supporting my channel. And when you do so, it does help with the algorithms, which is going to push my channel so that I can hit 100,000 subscribers. So please continue doing so. And as always, I'll see you on Tuesday. Okay, bye.